Hello, welcome to our... I'm not so sure playthrough is the word. We're only going to play the tutorial. We're basically killing time until God of War Ragnarok comes out. And I only got about a week until that happens. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, that should date things. So I want to take a look at the tutorial because Victoria 3 is the... I don't know if it's the newest game, but time of recording, one of the newer games out by Paradox. I would label it as a grand economy strategy game. Yes, there is combat, but unlike EU4, well, I would say unlike Hearts of Iron 4, where obviously as a World War II simulation, it is the main focus, or Europa Universalis 4, or EU4, however you want to say it. It is a major part, but not necessarily the focus. You could theoretically do a pacifist run in EU4, but it would be difficult. Or even Crusader Kings 3, again, where combat, again, technically not the major focus, but a significant portion of the game. Or Stellaris. They said the goal of this game was to focus on economy. So, yes, there is combat, but as opposed to being at a bare minimum half the game, it is more at a maximum, I'm gonna guess, 30% of the game. Like, it's there, it can be used as an important tool, but it is not necessarily the focus. And that appeals to me. If you see me play strategy games for a long time, you know I tend to be a bit of what is called a turtle. I tend to be on the passive side. I'm not a fan of, like, oh, war's the first answer to everything. While war can be in the toolkit, I much prefer diplomacy and building up a strong enough economy where people just go, hey, let's join that guy's side, sort of thing. So, Victoria 3, obviously set between... God, I can't remember the... Okay, hold on. When is the Victorian era? Set between 1837 and 1937. Well, no. It's got to be before World War I starts. So we'll say 1827 to 1927... theoretically. Yeah, 100 years. And yeah, you just... Well, let's dive in and see. So, new game. Sandbox. I guess these are our goals. Interesting. So you choose a goal. You can play as... So, egalitarian society. You're looking at France, Russia. Great, and I'm going to say this wrong, and I apologize. Great Qing? King? Queen? I think it's a CH sound, so Qing and Mexico. Hegemony, Prussia, Spain, Japanese, Shogunate, Egypt. Economic dominance, United States, Great Britain, Ottoman Empire. Brazil! Okay. I mean, you can aim to be historically accurate. I don't know how much... and again... Don't know a lot about Victorian history. I don't know how important Brazil was during that time. We'll see. But we're going to learn the game. And our choices are Chile, Cape Colony, Belgium, or Sweden. So we're going to play a campaign guided by challenges that help you learn both how the game works and how to play it. Now we're going to choose Sweden. We can also select any country, apparently. So we don't have to play Sweden. I think we can take the tutorial and say play as America. Right? Which, again... Oh, 1836 is our start year. So it probably runs 100 years, so maybe. But it's gonna stop before World War I, right? So, America, the Hudson Bay Company, Canada wasn't quite formed yet, Mexico, Russia, they're great, and again, Gonna say it wrong, I apologize. Qing Dynasty, Joseon, which we now current day know as North and South Vietnam, Japanese Shogunate. So we can pick one, but we're gonna go to, we can do random country, that's neat. Back to the main menu. New game. Learn the game. We are, however, going to pick one of the suggested ones. Let's go ahead and start Sweden. We can mess with the game rules. So there's achievements. AI behavior towards players. Lenient, standard, harsh. Okay. AI aggression. I assume that because I chose learn the game, this is set to lenient low as opposed to standard. We can lock it, so we can only do historically plausible nations. But where's the fun in that? I guess the same thing with this. Monument effects. Huh. Okay, so apparently we can build monuments which can have effects. Allow flag changes, of course. Allow map colors for... Yes. So we set to the... Yeah. See, because... So default is standard. But because we chose learn the game, it's lenient and low. I'll take that. We're going to start a Sweden. We are not doing Iron Man mode. I find it interesting. Usually, you have to be in Iron Man mode to earn achievements. Apparently now, we have to play single player. Not playing with game rules that block achievements. And we are not playing as observers. I am assuming also unmodded. Otherwise, one could create a mod that gives you all achievements. And that feels kind of cheap. So, and I'm sure there are mods for this game. Praise Paradox for always being so mod friendly. As a matter of fact, there is an amazing mod for EU4 called Ambanar, which turns the game into a fantasy, complete overhaul of the game, changes the way continents look, everything, and turns it into a fantasy setting, high fantasy setting. So, you know, elves, dwarves, orcs, trolls, goblins, humans. It's magic, that sort of thing. Apparently, they're making an Ambanar mod for this game. And that is a game I would be very interested in playing. There's one more thing I want to cover. Oh! Again, this is our first time ever playing the game. And I know it's out of date, but feel free to go check out my Stellaris tutorial, at least the first video. My first time ever playing the game, so I go by a few rules. One, I just assume I'm going to lose. It's my first game, I'm going to lose. Which is fine. That's okay, that's how we learn. Since we know we're gonna lose, we're gonna dick around and try wacky things and have fun with it. We're not, again, maybe you play to win, I understand. I generally just play to have fun. I've never had what one calls a, I can be competitive, but I'm not super competitive. I would rather either pull a spiffing Brit, find some way to break the game, or just have fun with it. You know, I don't play optimally. So if you're looking to play someone to play, this is the wrong stream. This is the tutorial. I assume we're going to lose. We're just going to have fun with it. We're going to make mistakes. That is okay. We're going to make bad decisions. That is okay. We're going to save and save scum. That is also okay as we are learning the game. We want to see how things interact and that sort of thing. And yeah, that's that. It's just have fun, explore, experiment, assume we're going to lose, and just see what the hell happens when we tweak dials. So let's go ahead and start game. There's decrees, diplomatic play, country tiers. Oh, welcome to the Age of Progress. We're going down to 1. The year is 1836. Carl Johan Bernadotte is King of Sweden. I'm probably saying that wrong, I apologize. The Industrial Revolution is well underway, bringing cataclysmic social change along with it. More than 20 years have passed since the Congress of Vienna imposed some semblance of order upon Europe, and its unrest is once again starting to brew among the great powers. It will be up to you to guide Sweden to glory over the following century. So about 100 years. So this might go into World War I. World War I, I believe, was mid to late 1920s. There is no way to win. Oh, there is no what? I was like, what? No. There is no one way to win in Victoria 3. You set your own goals and experience different stories in the process of pursuing them. Victoria 3 is about taking charge of growing and shaping a Victorian-era country with a primary focus on economics, and politics. So, these are your three main tools. War is an option, but again, unlike a lot of Paradox games, it's not necessarily the best option or the main focus. You'll be constructing a society of your own imagination while overcoming internal and external obstacles. Politics, economics, diplomacy, and war are all tools to that end, but must be employed with care as your population have needs and desires of their own. The decisions will impact them, and they will in turn attempt to influence you. Victoria 3 is a dynamic simulation with many moving parts. All your actions will have consequences, even unintended ones. This is normal and expected. You do not have to learn how everything works before you play. Take it slow and learn from your mistakes, and you'll soon be an expert policy maker. So it looks like we have 4 resources already. We've got money, influence, authority, and bureaucracy. Ooh. Use the WASD keys to move around. Scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Pan the map to edge of screen, and tab to see the whole world. Sometimes you will see underlined text or a colored name, or concept. Hover your cursor over such text to gain more information in a new window called a tooltip. This is a tooltip. So now it's locked in. Tooltips typically provide detailed information. Now that's locked in. So if there was something else underlined, I could keep going. I will always praise Paradox. They do an amazing thing with this embed. I wish more strategy games did this. Even at the RTS level. Alright. Capacities. Three capacities. Measure different aspects of your country's power. Mouse over the orange text to get more information. Capacities originate from some government buildings, certain laws, and your rank, respectively. You get to decide how to allocate them to further your interests. Unspent capacity will provide a minor boost to one aspect of your country, while overspending will incur a major penalty. Okay, so we don't necessarily store it up, do we? This is not, oh, I'm making 676, and I have X amount stored. This is, my capacity is like 700, and I'm making 676. Okay. So it's not, well, except maybe money. Yes, so money does have reserves, but the bureaucracy, authority, and influence do not. It's basically you either spend it or you don't. Okay. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is a capacity used to maintain your country's by the way, this first video is going to be a lot of reading. The first 4 videos is probably going to be a lot of reading. And I bet you it's spaced. Pause and unpause. Let's get that. Yes! Oh! Parrot! Ironclad. Space is default. Pause and unpause. Bureaucracy is a capacity used to maintain your country's administrative cohesion in day-to-day operations. The cost increases with the population across your incorporated states with every institution investment level. The cost is also used to administer commanders and trade. Okay. You gain bureaucracy from operating government administration buildings. Okay, so lots of ways to spend it. And we can hover over. Look, see, to trade routes, to workforce, and we let that lock in. And then we can go to production methods and let that lock in, and we can go as deep as we want to, or we can just take off. Boom, mwah! That is beautiful. Authority is the capacity used to affect internal change to your country, like issuing decrees on managing interest groups. You gain authority from laws. Influence is the capacity used for diplomatic actions and pacts targeting another country. You gain, according to this, only based on rank. There might be other ways, but for right now, based on rank. From base value, from mine of power, and then from landowners and empiricism. So maybe different laws. Alright. Treasury introduction. Money in the treasury is used to fund the state apparatus. The vast majority of money in our country is circulated by buildings and pots, and is outside your direct control. Interesting. So it's not so much I'm spending it, I'm trying to get it circulated. I can understand that. Buildings and pots can be taxed to grow and improve your economy. Decrease your expenses by minimizing the operating costs of government buildings. The balance shown in the top bar reflects a weekly change. Unlike capacities, money can be saved to spent later. Going into debt by running a negative weekly balance can often yield a better return on investment. Loans will be automatically repaid while your weekly balance is positive. So there can be... How do I word this? There can be a positive and/or upside to going into the negative for a limited amount of time. Gotcha. On the left side of the screen are a number of buttons. On the left side of the screen, a number of buttons can take you to screens showing an overview of the different aspects of Sweden. Some are used to manage your country, while others are informational. Feel free to look through them and press next when ready. So we can see politics, budget, buildings, market. Can we? Yes. So details, staple goods. So this is just staple goods. Industrial goods. Luxury goods. Wow. Porcelain sells for 122. That's probably made from clay, I would guess. And we can't make clay. So... Oh, now that's interesting, though. Hold on. Industrial goods are produced by manufacturing industries that can be used by other manufacturing industries. Staple goods are staple goods. Oh, services. Oh. I was like, what? Why are bells staple goods? Produced in urban center, arts academies, subsistence farms, subsistence orchards, and subsistence pastures. Okay. Interesting. And money, weapons always sell. Well, I'm wondering if there's a way we can, like, import clay. Right? Or can we see what porcelain is made from? Like if Swedish market. It's made from glasswork. Huh. not clay. So it's made from glass. Huh. So if I go back to market, no making clay, glass, trade works. So if we start making glass and turning that into porcelain, urban rural development. Okay. Now I have seen other people play this. So if I'm reading this right, urban-wise, we have 3 textile mills, 1 tooling workshop, 3 paper mills, 1 shipyard, 3 arms industries, 8 urban centers, 6 government centers, 2 universities, and 31 trade centers. Damn, we went hard on trade. Interesting. We can make skyscrapers. We could make the Mosque of Dijon. That's a bit weird. Amusing, but weird. We could make Big Ben. Which would be weird. Look, we can also make the Eiffel Tower. I don't know what it does. Alright, so yeah, military, and then we can look at diplomacy, technology. Interesting. So we have production, military. Okay. To zoom in and out. And society. Okay, interesting. We're working on hydraulic cranes. I'm just gonna leave that there. Cultures, population, journals. Play the game. Okay. Outliner, map list. Potential journal entries. Corn laws, path to liberalism, the atmospheric engine, urbanized Sweden, Central Archives. Okay. Expeditions. Sweden is at peace. Sweden has an interest. Sweden has research quinine, which helps with malaria, if you don't know. Okay. I assume we're gonna need that. No. So we just need it. Nope. Research quinine. That's just a grand expedition. Research quinine. Research quinine. So we're gonna have to research quinine to do these expeditions. Okay, so there's stuff here. Budget. Goods. Okay. What other ones can we could do? Fish. Services. 3,000 in revenue. Oh, it's listed from what's going to make you the most to the least. Cost us 200. So if we let that stick, we can go to services. So attacks on urban center, arts academy, substance farms, substance orchards, and substance pastures. Services cannot be bought or sold via gold trade route. I've got 600 to play with. You generally speaking, when you want to tax people, either very little on something they use a lot of, consumed by pops of wealth. Huh. I am gonna trigger this. So let's add that. So yeah, see, it dropped to 400. That's fine. But now it's doubled our income. And we're gonna let that sit. Okay. Along the bottom of the screen are 5 lenses. These provide easy access to... So, we're Norway, Sweden. To actions you can take to shape your country combined with information needed to make good decisions. Production is for expanding industries to produce goods and provide details about your economic output. Politics is for managing the government and your population and provides details about the power balance in your country. Diplomacy is for initiating or breaking pacts with other countries or starting diplomatic plays against them. It provides details about how the other countries perceive you. Military is for expanding your army and navy and recruiting commanders and provide details about wartime matters. Trade lets you expand trade infrastructure and establish trade routes and gives you information about markets. Oh, so let's do politics. Each lend... Okay. So because we're in this map mode, we can see everyone's in Spelaland. Each lens has its own map mode. Zoom out and take a look at the map, see what details just changed. Click on each lens and look at the map can give you a good hunch. Good hunch of what's currently going on? How about a good idea? Country, when you're ready to move on, close the lens and... So if I go to industry... 4 of 13. Okay. Oh, this hat... Okay, hold on. Okay. So, this has this. Right? Fishing, logging camp, iron mines, rye farms, couple of barracks, naval bases, conscription centers, construction center, and a port. Interesting. Well, valid target. So... Ooh, iron mine's always good. It's building a conscription center. I guess having one wouldn't hurt. So my question is... This is gonna... Okay. Right? Wouldn't you want a port in every state? Not necessarily a naval base. Oh. Right. This can go up to 7. See, this one can't have a... How does this... Oh. Right here. Okay, at the very coast. And shipyard. And a port. Yeah, so they have a port, they have a port. They don't have a port. Cannot build port in northern Norway. Oh. Can I build a port here? I can build a port here. Already has a port. Huh. I wonder what... Maybe it's not... I have to incorporate it somehow? Close the lens. There we go. Next. Adjust the speed of the game and pause it on pause. I already know about this. Timeline of Victoria 3 spans 100 years. From 1836 to 1936. But you can adjust the tempo yourself. Right now, time is standing still because the game is paused. While the game is paused, you can still interact with it. But many actions transpire over time and require the clock to run to have any effect. Makes sense. For this part of the tutorial, we'll keep the game paused while we walk you through some walk you through some fundamentals. Take note of the highlight speed controls since we soon can the range. You know what? I am actually instantly... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, there are more ports than I think there are. Alright, unpause the game. Thank you. So I can build a port here. I can build... You already have a port. And you already have a port. So let's queue up a port here. Gonna take 30 weeks. Woo! Right, so we're building a port. So if I go here... Ah, construction site. If I increase this by 1, is that going to affect anything else? Like, does that... If I go back to buildings, can I... Oh, good. 5 weeks. Perfect. I'd rather take 5 weeks than 30. But, like, if I go to buildings here... This is 12. If I build a port and a construction center... I'm just gonna let that build. Will this drop by 2? Ah, you have just been given your first tutorial challenge. You have paused the game to give you time to read. Remember to unpause using... Yeah. Click on the journal. Expand a base building. Okay. One way of growing your economy is by constructing and expanding buildings. Not always know ahead of time if a certain building will be profitable or not. Expanding a basic is a relatively safe investment. So if I go to buildings, urban. Oh, I guess if we go down, we have level 2 rye here. No ride there. Ah, see, we have a level 3 here. So increasing that by 1 would probably be a better idea than increasing this by 2. And this is already level 6. Okay. Alright. So let's go to Gotland and increase that by 1. 49 weeks. Go to buildings. Construction tab. $15.20. Do you have a construction center? Do we want to build a construction center? One in every state? Is that what you want to do? Yeah, I think you do. Because look, state construction efficiency. And then expand from there if needed. Okay. So does Gotland have one? No. But we may not have the money So what's our other one? Amy will complete building his arts academy. Has activated traditional art. Okay. Greater than or equal to do. Will fail if Sweden has researched realism. Isn't it romantic? We'll time out in 10 years. Okay. So to do this one, advocates for the glorious past, knights, castles, pirates, forbidden nature, and lost heroes. Building is Arts Academy, which we do have somewhere. Oh, no, we don't. I go to buildings, urban, universities. So this clergyman and academics. How do you make an arts academy? So if I go here and click that university, that gets us here. We can either scholastic, so, more innovation is better. But we'll need more paper? So it's going to cost me £95. I mean, what's the bonuses? It frees up 250 laborers, but it uses 250 clerks. We'll go up to 1.8. And switching this might piss off these guys, I guess? Politics. So, we have landowners, opposition, government, reform government. Okay, so we have landowners in the Church of Sweden. So if we can get these guys happy, they'll put 10% investment pool. Okay. Authority and birth rate. More bureaucracy. Lower loan interest. Production technology. Capitalist investment. Society costs. Migration attraction. Military cost. Better fighting. Better throughput for logging, agriculture, and ranches. Better infrastructure. It lowers my legitimacy. Okay, so I need a higher legitimacy. Yeah, but they're growing. That's the thing. Like 9 and 6 versus 22, 21, and 17. And we want these guys in just for the migration attraction. Interesting. Oh, there's laws. Landed voting. Propertied women. Oh, we started with propertied women. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not backtracking. Nice. Interesting. Huh. So, I think we need to wait till this goes up a little. I don't know. Government's legitimacy measures how well the composition of the interest groups in government fits with the country's laws. The lower the legitimacy, the longer the time between attempts to enact laws. Raising and lowering taxes also has an impact on legitimacy. Do we take the hit now? Oh wait, the petite bourgeoisie, of its clout, patriotic. They're xenophobic though. Shopkeepers, clerks, and laborers. Oh, it tells you who they're supported by. That's neat. Shopkeepers. So essentially, landowners, shopkeepers. I'm not sure middle class, upper middle class is the way to word it. So I think we want to get one of these guys in. Tax avoidance, engines of progress, job creation. Ew. So they're happy. So because they're happy, we triggered bureaucracy. Okay. Xenophobia is if they're not happy. And if they go in, but because they're happy, oh, I don't like the fact, oh boy. Ooh. Well, migration controls is kind of a good, interesting. Intelligent, that's 21%. Either one of these is 16. But industrialists, okay. So this is going to change over time. Because then, like, if we marginalize these guys, right? They won't be happy. This will actually increase, allowing us... Ooh. This might be a way to go. It actually goes up by 1%. We might have issues with laws. But because the Church of Sweden is on the way down, we don't have to worry as much. Eventually, at some point, we want the landowners out and the intelligentsia in. But that's too much for right now. But I feel like this is... So let's confirm. Probably can't do that too often. Trade union. How do I unmarginalize these guys? Institutions. Oh! Oh, shit. Cancel. Okay. Oh, this is... Why is this landowners? Weird. unmarginalize someone. Maybe there just has to be more of them in the... Yeah. Maybe once there's a lot of them, they won't be marginalized. We'll have to pay attention to that. Well, let time tick. Because we're letting things build. Actually, pause. What can I do with diplomacy? Declare interests. We can only have 2. We could try colonizing? It is Norway. Alright, Norway. Interactions. Cordial. Is there 2%? Plus 1. Let's improve relations with Norway. And I guess... Do we want to declare an interest in England? We automatically have one in here. Okay. Or Russia. Declare interest in Russia, I guess? Um, 300. And if we're gonna improve relations, they're neutral. Let's at least try to get them out of war. And we let that sit. We have 476 authority. So, well, current situation. Battalion reserve. Iron is expensive, tools is expensive, wood is expensive, fabrics. Scania. Scania? Where's Scania? Here. Really? You have a port. Why is it so low? Because we're using 2422 infrastructure. Politics. Laws. So, oh. Oh, we need to invent pharmaceuticals. Interesting. Do we have anything to export? Like if I go to market trade routes. Yeah, no. So we need to expand wood, furniture, and iron. Right? If I were to create a new import route, say wood. Okay. So this would wait. To import, hold on. Oh, so we want to activate. We want to activate a philosophy department. So buildings, university. Or if we go to buildings, university, we can either do it state by state, or if we go to this building, it will do all of them. Cool. We'll go up to 4. Unpause. Let things tick. Yeah, no longer influential. Activated. Expand to base building. Spreading, spreading, spreading. Cool. So, what is new journal entry? Oh, in Gotland. Oh, I'm glad I triggered that then. So if I go to buildings, construction, live farms, Gotland, woo, get that over and done with. Let's hold off on the port and just go hard on construction sectors. So there's 1 in every state, I guess. Cordial's good, or not so good. Yay. Can't do anything with bureaucracy. Trade routes. I feel like oh, I like that view much better. I'm missing something. Ooh, journal. Path to liberalism. Oh, we like that. We'll work on that. Outliner, cultures. We're letting this tick. It's gonna take a while. I don't even know what do hydraulic cranes do? Add another level to port, max level. Great. You know what would be better, honestly? Where is that? I think that's production? Society? Not society, is it? No, it's gotta be production. Oh, oh, oh! Hit buttons. Oh. Ashkenazi. Hey, cool. Requires dry dock. Maybe it is society. Oh, it's military. Do I want that? +1 max level. Versus, do I want mechanical tools, an atmospheric engine, for coal, iron, lead, sulfur, gold? Steel mills, agriculture. I think I'd rather have the Ooh, crystal glass. We don't have any glassworks yet. So we can potentially start making glassworks. What does this mean? Oh, it's spreading to us, so we might get it for free. So if we take a look at our market, we want tools, furniture, and fabric. So, technologically speaking, we either want to increase our food production or increase, right, or go to society. Central banking. More cash reserve. We do want... Oh, we can't do this until we finish that journal. Unlocks Arts Academy. So it is a building. Okay. We might want pharmaceuticals. Or psychiatry. Central Archives wouldn't be a bad one either. So let's think, what do we want to build first? What is market-wise? Can't really make those, though. Like, we can make wood. And furniture. So, theoretically... Oh, furniture's just made. Produced in furniture manufactory, substance farms, substance orchards, and substance pastures? How do you... Right. And if we look at buildings... You have some iron mines and some wood. We are lacking... Oh, wow. We can build a Suez Canal. Interesting. And a Panama Canal. Fascinating. Ports. Oh. Okay, so if we go to... Hold on. Spelling. Your port is set to cargo, which adds 200 okay. But it consumes clippers. Gotland's port is also set to cargo, and Sarnia's port is also set to cargo. So what port if I go to all buildings, it says we're just gonna set that to cargo. It says one of them is not cargo. At least one of them is not cargo. I don't know which one, and I'm not gonna take the time to find out. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.